Hello, I am Bentham and welcome back to the Factorio No Crafting Challenge, and today may possibly be the end. It's hard to say yet. Let's check on the situation. We've got 9 left to go. One of them's in production, and we'll probably be waiting on this a bit. But yeah, this looks like it could be it, because all we're waiting on now is that module production. I think the rockets could be done. Let's see how they are. Where are you? Oh, there's 50. And they're still going. I guess the stack size is 100, isn't it? Let's see. Yeah, it is. Okay, so when that's done, that's done. And that's it. So I'm thinking it is this very episode that we will build our rocket defense and finally finish everything. I guess the best thing to do is just work on keeping it up to speed. It looks like we could do with more circuits. What can we do about that? We need more copper. How do we get more copper? With difficulty. Oh, you know what we could do though? There is always one particular option. Well, that's done. I think the power's all going fine. I think it is time to enact said option. Breaking this shouldn't do too much damage. Doesn't look like it has. No, everything's still running apart from these miners over here. I'm going to deconstruct them. In fact, I might enlist the help of the bots if we're in logistics range. I don't think we are, though. Oh no, there's one there. Oh, not quite. Oh no, it is, because it's construction range. Alright, then we might... Actually, I don't know if well, I won't bother with this bit, because this bit will take 2 seconds. What I'm going to do is get us more copper, because I always use a super compressed sort of design. No, not a super compressed. The opposite of a super compressed. As spread out as possible in my design, or close to. And usually that serves me well, but I think now what we want is just to mine this as quickly as possible, and to get as much out of it now as we can. So we just want to get them all packed in like sardines, and then just try and fit the substations wherever we can. Alright, now let's cut this bit. So that's going to be fiddly. Do we get our bots on the case? Yeah, let's get them on. Oh, actually, but they've got to move. You know what? I'm not going to bother with the bots. I can just do it myself. I'm not lazy much. I was thinking about a clever way to do it that would involve the bots so I could make full use of them and stuff, but really it doesn't take too long to just do this all myself. The main issue is that I'll keep accidentally trying to mine copper while I'm trying to break these belts. Break that for a second. Do that. We'll make more of this blue because we'll probably need it. Just go back to there, why not? And oh, there's a bunch of ore here that we'll just hoover up for a second. I mean, in the meantime, this is going to break the copper, so I want to be quick about this. That's irrelevant. All these will just clear away all of this bit, all these bits of stuff. There we go, and then mining drills till the end of time, like that, I think. Yeah, that works. Let's break that. That might break everything. Oh no, it hasn't. Nothing's gone horrifically wrong. And then just completely paste the deposit with these. Oh, we can't put one there because there isn't any ore there. I should probably stop trying. Alright. Let's just blue belt this. If I can fit in the gap. Down to there. You can just hook on the side. That may or may not work. And the same here. We've run out of belts. Alright, we'll do normal belts first. And then we'll put the blue belts on the end to get maximum use from them. And then the power. Got our substations. Like all of this. Maximum copper mining capability-ness stuff. We'll put a couple there just to make use of that bit. They can just go up. And by up I mean away, which is actually to the left. So there we go. We should probably try and put modules in these before all hell breaks loose. Because the bounties are already going to be annoyed that we're building rocket defense. And I don't want to make things worse, except I've run out of them there. I don't really want to take them from the module production because that would take away from the making of the productivity modules. And all these are running yet, we could still add more. In fact, I haven't checked if it's all fine and not building up. Actually, it looks like something's wrong. Have I missed a belt? It looks like I have. Have I gathered any more blue belts now? No, not been delivered. Oop, there goes some science. There we go, that should be a big help, though it is a bit of a choke point. Oh, I've done it again there. There we go. Now they're all running. That should help, though. Immediately I'm seeing a build-up. It might not be too much of a problem, except we've already got that there as well. Yeah, there's a lot of them being blocked up. We don't want that. No, I don't. I thought I knew what to do, but I then blanked. If I stick this here, this is going to stop everything for a second. Stick that there. Put a splitter there. Belt there, belt there. That might work. That should definitely balance it out more than it's already been balanced. But there might be a bit too much throughput on this bit. I think it's going right. There's some weird build-ups going on because there's random normal belts in the middle of all the blue ones. I really need more blue belts than I could do with them being delivered. Where are you, bots? Give me things, I need things. Where are you hiding? I'm requesting them, yeah. Let's turn it up to 100. Oh, I see bots coming in. Here they are. Those are the belts I need. Thank you very much. I should probably go over and check that the modules haven't been made because that is also possible. Right, over here. And just find all of the non-blues. Oh, that's backwards. Nope. All the non-blues and bluify them. Do that over here as well. Very good. And then this one random spot here. We've still got build up here. Got 4 mining drills not running that could be. I know what I can do about that. If I put these in like this, oh, and then break that, then it's all loading onto one side, which gives this side some more room to move. That should speed up the unloading of this, so it will make more trouble with this end, though it seems to be running fine as it is. It may build up slightly over time, I don't know. And there we go, that's all of those running. We could add more yet. But all this stuff down here is already in a pretty bad state. Got this run down. I know, we'll do it here. Mainly because I broke that one belt that I wasn't supposed to. I'm like, ah, well, I might as well break all of them, finish it off. Right. Was that a vital connection? Oh, no, it wasn't. Oh, it was a connection to that. Right, let's put them in like this. Whoops. And that. So we're up to 10 here. Go this way for a second, and then turn around. Oh dear, I'm making a mess. I'm rushing it. I'm trying to get it all just done. There we go. That's that, and those are all powered again. And have some modules. That was all they had on them, apparently. And let's go check up on all the lines now. There's no big obvious change, but then I wasn't paying enough attention to this anyway. Oh, I can see the change here. These are all running. That looks good to me. Yeah, there's just a couple on the end that aren't quite always on, but that should be a huge boost to the copper supply. Which should mean that, yep, circuit production is going at full speed. We could add more circuit assemblers. Let's check over here. 45. Still not brilliant, actually. I was hoping it made a little bit more progress than that. it might be time to deploy the speed modules. Because, you know, these are just sat around here not doing anything right now. We can change that. Let's do just that. Take out these. Put in these. And the same here. Did I put 4 in that one? Yeah, I did. And the same here. And do we need them in these? Because they're not quite all running because there's not enough circuits coming through. I think I will add more circuit assemblers. That seems like a logical step. Let's go grab the materials we need. In fact, I've just thought, why didn't I just make a blueprint of this setup? Actually, I would need to make 2. I'll just manually build it. Forget bots. They're too fiddly. I only have 2 of these machines. Okay, well, I've got a bunch of the normal ones. What I can do is just upgrade, in a sense, the level 3s to level 2s. Not using them for very much. Why is this still running? Why? Oh yeah, of course, science is... Oh no, science isn't happening because I never told this to do any more stuff. Give me bullet damage, I guess. We might need it soon. If the biters actually attack, which I think they're supposed to do. Right, that is more than enough assemblers now. So we'll just add a bunch more into here. It will probably break the supply again, so that it's not enough, but it will just, like, it just means that there is more production. And that is what we're aiming for. Bit of a mess there. I don't think I'm following my previous patterns either. It's the last mad dash. Only happened once before in the original Factorio series. The only series I've ever finished. All the other ones are still ongoing. Which is interesting because I did once think that I would never get any series done, and as it turns out, that's true, but not in the way I was expecting. I was expecting to cut them off. But instead they've just not stopped. I mean, with this and living with biters, there is an ultimate goal of... wait, is this... Yeah, this is backwards. I think I've got this all backwards. Hang on, we'll just do that. Oh, and there. Yeah, with this and living with biters, we haven't reached the end yet. But with Railworld, I've just sort of carried on because I don't want to leave it. So it's my favorite series by far. So it will just never end, maybe, unless a series finally comes along that I enjoy even more and that you also enjoy even more. Okay, copy, paste, 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 paste. Oh, I have to be in range to paste. Then copy, paste, 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 paste. There we go. And immediately iron's not looking very healthy at all. Actually, no, it's holding steady. Yeah, it's doing alright. Copper may fail again. Actually, no, that looks like it's holding steady as well. I think we're good. I think we've just managed to get so much supply that adding in this many circuit assemblers hasn't broken everything. Let's go check up over here now. Only had 1 more since. Oh, and there goes the next one. Got 4 left, 1 in progress. And there's a lot more circuits. Ah, they're building up. That's a good sign. This is just running full pelt. We might actually need another one. Oh, this looks like it's dealing with the supply. Maybe. No, it's not. We actually need a second inserter to keep up the supply for this thing. Meanwhile, over here things are a lot quieter because they're all waiting on this still. We ended up with a bunch of ore on us. I don't care. Yeah, these are building up nicely, even after I've just added in that second... the second inserter. So we may want to put in more processing unit production, because I think that is the next limiting factor. It looks like it could... Oh no, it's not. It's not at all. Is it? No, wait. Oh no, it is. It is for this one. Let's grab some from there then and just transfer them over. I didn't realise that was causing a problem. We can grab yet more from here, and then we can actually make a permanent increase by cutting things there. And then we'll dump all of this into here. I've actually got tons. I didn't even realise. Oh, is that how much I just picked up? I don't know. Seems like a lot, but we can just constantly feed this to keep it running. Look at the machine go! It's like crazy. This is the fastest you can have one run. I think, how much do these do? Speed plus 50%. So this is running at triple speed to what you would usually expect from an inserter. That's a normal... not inserter, assembler. That's a normally running assembler, and that's this crazy assembler. There we go, working on another one. I think this is it. Because it turns out these were actually building up quite a bit because of the problem with processing units on this end. Now that we're keeping an eye on it, it should be good. I'm going to go check on the rockets, because I think they're done. I would imagine they're done by now. Let's see. Yep, that's 100. We've got our 100 rockets. Let's see, what else do we need? 150 advanced circuits and 100 processing units. We can get those. We can get the processing units from here, and that should be fine. Was it 100 or 150? 100. Okay, we've got that then. And then, do we have a storage chest for... yes, we do. Storage chest for advanced circuits. That's more than we need. Doesn't matter. And at the moment, the speed modules are all in those things there, so we'll gather those in a minute. But I think we'll set up our assembler. One thing I did just think of is that it would be a good idea to set it up where I originally set up an assembler, but I can't remember the spot and I didn't check episode 1 to see where it was, so fortunately that could not be done. Though, thinking about it, the original assembler will be here somewhere. It will have been turned into a level 2 and then a level 3, but it will still be somewhere in the factory, and who knows where. It's probably actually in the factory. Like, probably that one or something. Who knows? It's out there though. The one assembler that was originally crafted manually by me. Right, let's set this to make what it should be making. Where are the rockets? There they are. And the advanced circuits. We should probably put the right number in. I feel like that's important. Put those in. Where were these? Oh, there it is. It's 50. Alright, let's steal all these back out of here. Okay. Let's make it. Put in the 50. And where have they gone? I did pick them up, didn't I? Wait, no I didn't. There they are. It's okay. Nobody panic. Okay. That was quick. Alright. Okay, yeah, it takes half a second to craft a rocket defense, apparently. Here it is. The ultimate building. Admittedly a placeholder, but still a momentous occasion. Where should I build this? I should build this somewhere. I want to pick my spot. And I feel like it should be over around where I started originally. Somewhere over here. The biters may attack. I mean, they probably may attack anyway. The pollution cloud has gone mental recently. Quite far-reaching. I think the worst pollution cloud I've had in a series. Put it here? I don't know. Oh, it's an important decision. Let's put it here. Needs power. I forgot about that. Let's get power pole there. Oh dear, it's broken everything. And now it's fine again. Alright. Start the ship landing. And there it is. 10-minute countdown. Here we are. Yeah, that's it. It's the end. We finished. We built what we needed to build. It's been a long time, I believe. Well, this wouldn't be episode 70, but I think it's going to be extra long. Half-hour episode. So it's episode 69, and we are 23 or 4 hours into this save. Which is interesting because it actually means that this is the quickest game I've ever completed. because usually I don't actually get finished, and usually I mess about a lot and stuff, but the point of this series was to just get to rocket defense under certain conditions, and that actually meant that it was a lot quicker, even though there was a lot of fiddly stuff at the beginning with having to work on things super slowly because I'd only have one mining drill or only one assembler or whatever. That's an autosave there. Of course, there's no turning back now unless I go to an older autosave, but I'm not gonna. That's it. I think this is the last time we're gonna be here. There goes some science. Bullet damage 6. I don't remember there being a bullet damage 6. I only went up to 5. Anyway, yeah, I don't think I'm returning because the purpose has been served now. It's done what it was designed to do, and I've achieved what I set out to do. I made a factory capable of completing the game without crafting anything manually, beyond what was absolutely necessary. And also, in the very first episode, that one chest that I made, I think that was the only accidental craft I ever did in the end. And apart from that, it's only been what's been needed. Apart from the refinery down there, because at the time that I crafted it, you could only craft it manually, and then an update came out which changed that so that you could make it in a level 3 assembler. Though I seem to remember oh yeah, you couldn't make a level 3 assembler without lubricant, but was it lubricant? What was it you needed? I feel like that wasn't it now. Let me go check. Here you are. Oh, that's it. You need modules, and modules need advanced circuits which need plastic. So you had to craft the first refinery manually anyway. I crafted the second one, but I blew that up. But I've done it. Oh, the power. Oh wow. Well, that's timing for you. The power's failing. I guess we don't need it anymore. Let's have a look at the graph. Everything's fairly normal apart from this horrible spike a couple of minutes ago. Let's look at the full one. So I've got half of the 50-hour thing filled. I mean, you can't interpret much from this. Let's go back to the last 10 hours. That's even worse. Yeah, what happened there? Something went horribly wrong there with the solar power. That might have been my rejig of the solar system. The solar system. Why have I never thought of that as a phrase? Anyway, it's not completely dead. This, what we can do, just to fix it, because why not? Add in a second one there, third one. I can count. There you go. I've started doing maintenance now again. I'm just so used to do. I don't need to do this anymore. Let's just stop. Let's just leave it. We're done. It's over. Let's go on a little tour. We got our copper mines massively souped up at the last minute. There goes our one train. Only one train in this series. Really should have done more, but I never really needed it because I was too generous with my map settings in the end. I thought that I'd need all the help I could get to be alright, but as it turns out, I would have been alright to have things a little bit harsher and just use some more trains for things. Here's our iron outpost. Got horribly destroyed once, and so I put in some defences. In fact, is there one missing? Bit of a gap here. There shouldn't be a gap there. And yeah, this has served us well with iron for a while. I think it's all our iron supply now. I don't think we get iron. Oh no, it was all our iron supply until just a couple of episodes ago when I built my new iron mines down there. But yeah, the landscape is just dotted with untapped resources because it was just everywhere. Here's the oil system. Dead, basically. Yep, crude oil's gone. All the oil fractions are gone. Plastic's barely coming out. It all died at the last minute, but it managed to get... It got far enough to finish the task. And this stone belt never got anything done with it. I was sort of hoping that it would get emptied out. These chests were not supposed to stay full forever, but I never really used stone for anything because I didn't use rails, and I don't think there's any walls in this game. Did I build a single wall anywhere? I don't think I did. That is in a way cool. Unless did I build one around... No, I don't think I built any around my radar outposts either. There you go. A no walls playthrough at the same time. there'll be this one bit of wall somewhere that I forgot about and ruins the whole thing. I'm going to cover this in a minute actually. So we got our power stuff down here. Ended up with 10 squares of accumulators. This solar field that got migrated en masse by my legion of bots. My first real proper use of bots. Ooh, what's this down here? I had some mining going on here. I don't even know what this supplied. It was either iron or coal or stone, I guess. Probably not coal, actually. Oh, wow, look at this copper. Could use this. Didn't even see this here. There's another one down there. My light pattern that got completely ruined. Quite annoyed about that because I thought it was quite clever and nice. And let's look at our fantastic production lines, because this is some stuff I'm proud of. This is going to be unique to this playthrough. I'm never going to make anything quite like it, I don't think, because well, unless I do a no crafting challenge again, I'll never have this much automation, because this is the most automated factory I've ever built and probably ever will. And yeah, we've got our factory here. But because, like, before I could even start building my proper line, I had to build this little mini one to supply with all the basic components. And it's grown and then shrunk again as things have been transferred over to the main base, but there's still some important stuff here. We've got iron rod production here, specifically for lights. Radars, all our inserters, never moved those over. Miners, basic assemblers. A little bit of supply stuff. And this cool design that I thought, I'm quite proud of this, because it's quite a nice lining up, and it's everything that uses wood, which is pretty cool. It's the only time I've ever made an assembler, I think, that crafts wood planks, except, did I do it in Railworld at one point? I may have done. Got our nice smelting area up here. Pretty standard, basically copied it straight out of Railworld. Not quite as big, actually. Also entirely built by bots, beyond like the first section, which was one of these. I don't know. Never sorted out the substations there. Logistics network extending across pretty much the whole thing, quite proud of that. And the main bus itself, pretty standard in a lot of the ways, all the usual stuff. Right up till we get to this bit and everything goes weird. This whole oil production area, not been used for a very long time, but I'm quite proud of setting it up because it's quite cool. And then this slightly more refined design of just the specific production, just making anything that isn't made anywhere else and needed making. Then we got our very neat and tidy looking belt production. And then there's more of your standard stuff. All my logistics stuff that I wouldn't usually make, but this time I have. And quite a nice looking chain of assemblers here. Modules as standard. Very compressed in battery production there. I don't even. It's just it got tucked in there because its land got claimed basically by something else. But yeah, there you go. That's pretty much that is the factory. Oh, and there's this bit over here, of course. My little like too specific for specific production. Barely used half of this. In fact, that never did anything. It probably had a job in my head, but never had to do it. And that's it. All this from over 20 hours of playing. My shortest game, but also I think my longest series by episode so far. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Nearly 70. But its time has come to an end, and a new series will take its place. Perhaps not straight away, I don't know. I have to work out when I'm doing what. I have to make the decision about how the new series will go, and it may take some time to get that started, but you can expect one to come along and replace it. It may not even be Factorio. I think it probably will be, though. I don't want to make you panic or anything. But yeah, there it is. Didn't craft a single thing, and I've managed to build all this. And all of this. This is my favourite bit. And I think, well, one of the coolest things that I've made in Factorio, this particular bit of production. Very proud of myself. But anyway, we're pretty much out of time now. And we're not going to see this place again, I don't think. It's done what it was supposed to do. And now it's time to say goodbye. And with good timing as well, because everything's going wrong now. It's all backing up and dying. But yeah, that's it. It's been a long one. It's been a ridiculous amount of time. But now I shall say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.